Here we go. Come on, lady. And I'm going to be ghetto and drive through my front yard. Thought it was going to be sunnier today. So here we go. Well, good afternoon, ladies and germs. How are you? I always forget to look before I do. Today is, what is today? Not that you guys care, but it is Sunday, February 5th. And the temperature is, I think it's like 51. I'll put it up here in the thing. So, it's not too bad. I wanted to get out here. I haven't done since I have like, what is it now, 1,420 miles on the odometer. I have not done a speed test for like a good year. And I know it's a popular topic for any motorbike, but get a lot of questions to this day. How fast does it go? So I wanted to give an update. Now this might not be the perfect day to do it because once again, very windy. I swear to God, I feel like I live in Chicago in this part of the township because it's just windy. Look at, I don't know if you can see the bushes there, but yeah, it's probably the wind gusts I think are like 25 miles an hour. So if I get a crosswind or a wind behind me or in front of me, that's going to really affect the speed of this thing. But I'm going to do it anyway, just to see what I can record going down the highway. I don't ride, like I said, I don't ride this bike too much on the highways, if ever. But I'm going to do it today here for you guys just to see what I can get. So we shall see. But, you know, like I said, being 51 degrees, not too bad. I can ride it today and not really freeze my butt off too bad. I got a bunch of layers on and my heavy gloves. Give me a little chance to warm this thing up anyway before I hit the highway. Trying to debate if I should go the bypass or get actually on the highway itself. I think I'll get on the highway itself. Gasoline, $3.26, so that's not too bad. It's come down a little bit, but it's still high. I want to get gasoline down to what, 99 cents a gallon? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to happen. So this is Interstate 129 coming up ahead on the left. I'm not going to do much talking when I get up to about 45 because then I start getting some popping noise in the thing. And I think that's from the inlets, the ports on my GoPro where the adapter fits. So that's what that's all about. So here is the highway. 129. Doesn't look too bad. Now I've only had this thing maybe running for like 10 minutes maybe. I had it warming up in the driveway a little bit. So it's really not up to, I don't think, full capacity on the engine heat. I don't know. The temperature, is there a temperature gauge on this thing? I don't think there is. But that's okay. We'll see how it goes. This will be interesting. So here we go. Speed test 2023.
In front of me now. I'm not going to be able to open it up. Let me back off a little bit. My goodness, fella. Even on the scooter, I could go faster than most people. Alright, I'm going to back off here a little bit. Let these cars get ahead of me. Alright, here we go. 65 posted zone. Ready? I'm going to tuck in. A lot of crosswind right now. Yeah, I just 64, 65. That's about it, right? Woo-wee! That wind. Blowing me around like a rag doll. That's why I'm going to stay tucked in here. But yeah, 65 is the highest I got it, but I am creeping up on this truck. And not too bad for a 150cc engine, all stock. And that's all she wrote. So yeah, I tell you what, on a light bike like this that weighs a little under 300 pounds, you get blown all over the damn place if you're not careful. Those crosswinds were just, I mean, geez, a little intimidating when you're hitting 65 miles an hour, but there you go. 65 miles per hour today. I've had it up to 67 before, and that's when it's just the gears in this thing. Somebody asked me a question the other day. Is there a limiter on this thing? And I'm like, well, not really, not on the engine itself. There's no electronic limiter. It's because of the pulleys and the stuff in the what am I trying to say? The transmission, the pulleys and the whatever you call it. The hell, I can't even think of the name right now. I'm sorry, guys. What is this? Ah, nice. Something new coming there. Windy, 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 windy. Woo-wee. It's always damn windy. I don't like riding in the wind. Hope they see me here. Yep, cool. Thank you, people. I'm gonna go back here a little bit. This is another subdivision called Lakewood. This has been here for a while. A huge neighborhood back here. There's streets and stuff that goes all the way through here for probably a mile. A lot of residential back here. But anyway, 65 was about all I could get it up to today. And again, it's cooler. It's about 51 degrees and very heavy winds, 25, I think, gusts, maybe 30 at times. And then when I go down that highway, those crosswinds, because the highway is elevated in certain areas, that's a little intimidating when you just, like, it blows you. And Whew. I've mentioned it many times, that's not a fun feeling, so, but I just wanted to do the test. So honestly, even with 1,427 miles, I have not really increased the top speed on this because, like I said, it's limited with the setup that's on the bike right now. That's just what it is. And you can upgrade those things, and I've seen people get up to like 80 miles an hour on this thing, but I don't know why you would want to go that fast on a light bike like that. That's just too risky for me. This is my cup of tea. Yeah, look at this road goes back here for a mile. 26, 27. I guess people fly through here. They put these speed signs up to kind of curb even though they don't record anything, they just kind of visual reference of how fast you're going. I don't know if they help. I guess studies have proven those signs do help with slowing traffic down. But I wanted to let you guys know that I got some plans in the works for some more videos. Record a little bit differently than I do now. I'm going to get a different camera set up here shortly, but I'm going to go tour some places where I can't really get to on a bike in the colder weather. So look, stay tuned for that. I'm actually eyeing up some cameras right now that's going to be more for my vehicle, my actual car, like a dash cam or some type of camera configuration where I can tour some areas that are a little further away where I don't have to ride the bike to, you know. So that'll open up a whole new thing for me. So stay tuned for that, because I'm going to tour the city of Cincinnati downtown, and I may park, get on foot, but I want to show you guys that if you haven't seen the city, or if you're not from around here, Cincinnati is a cool little city, and it's pretty small in relative to like your bigger cities like Chicago and New York. I mean, Cincinnati's very small, but I'm going to do a tour of that coming up. I would say within the next month or less, maybe. It depends on if I find my camera and practice with it and stuff. But that'll be fun. That will be fun. So I hope everybody's off to a good New Year start to 2023. And like I said, I have my other channel that keeps me busy when I can't ride, but this one's not going anywhere. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep exploring. I'm gonna keep doing things that I don't necessarily have to do on a motorbike, and that'll be cool. It's still gonna be a vlog. It's still gonna be a moto vlog. It just might be in a different vehicle, you know what I mean? Loud bike, or loud car. Guess I shall head home and probably make some grub for lunch. But yeah, I got 2 layers on, a vest, winter gloves, and it's February 5th and I'm still out here riding. But I tell you, man, when it gets to be like 30 degrees or something like that, that is no fun for me at all. So I can tolerate this. I can tolerate 50 degrees. Still cold, but I can tolerate it. Ah, crap. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. See if I can get this thing up to 67. Here we go. Spur of the moment, another highway here. This crosswind coming up here. Is that a cop? I can't tell. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna speed. It might be a policeman. Really? Nah, that's not a cop. Blew my chances right there. I thought that was a cop. This is an incline. I'm going kind of uphill now, so it ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Oh well. What else is new? Just sitting at a traffic light. That's all I do around this area, is just sit at traffic lights all day long when I ride. I try to go strategically and always kind of go a big loop of turning right everywhere, because you just, if not, you're just sitting at red lights all day. What can you do? What can you do? Come on, people. Hopefully I get a green arrow here. You. Yes, sir. There we go. Come on, lady. Ooh-wee. Guess what I'm doing? Ah, sitting in a red light. Look at that. My lucky day. Tell you what, this has great acceleration just from the stop. I mean, you twist and you go. It's just like quick. You get up to like 40 miles an hour really quick. And then after about 40, 45, the acceleration starts to just gradually increase, and you don't have a lot of quick pickup anymore. But you know, if you just have patience, it'll get there. I don't know, I'm not a golfer, but you must really love golfing if you're going to do this in February. I guess it's a good time to do it because you don't have a lot of people out on the course, but I don't think golfing would be very fun freezing your butt off. To each his own, I should say. To each his own. More people out than I thought. Are you crazy? I really never enjoyed golfing too much because I think, especially when I was younger, I was very competitive by nature. Did a lot of different sports, competitive sports. So golfing, it was always ruined because I was so competitive, and then it would be frustrating when I couldn't hold my own on the golf course. And I wasn't used to that because I was always a good athlete in other sports. And golf is just one of those sports that it humbles you really quickly. No matter how good an athlete you are, golf is frustrating.
Golf sucks.
And I tried it for many years when I was in my early 20s, and I just, you know what, I never had a lesson in my life, and that's probably a lot of it. I just never understood the mechanics behind it. I probably could have done well if I would have focused on getting better and getting somebody that really could help me. But I just went out on the course, and I went out with other people, and it's never got any better. And I was losing too much money on golf balls because every piece of water I would hit them in, and every trees and houses, and I just got really tired of dealing with that because I could never hit a straight shot. I was better with my irons. Now I could play the par 3 courses a lot better, but when it came to driving a golf ball, oh man, I never knew which way that was going to go. I'd slice or hook them every single time almost, and it was frustrating. And then I got scared to play because I thought I was going to break windows and homes and stuff, and I've come close many times. I think I've hit a few houses, and I'm like, you know what, this is not even fun. So I kind of gave up golfing, and I never looked back. Now at my age, it might be something that would be a lot more fun now if I just went out and took it like casually, you know, just went out there for the fun factor. And that's probably what I should have done in my early 20s. But you know, you can't tell somebody who's immature those things. It's just life experience has to get you there, and now I would probably enjoy it, because I can imagine going out there and just having fun with it and getting a golf cart, getting a cool set of clubs, and just catting around and drinking some refreshments, and that's the whole game of golf. I wish I would have known that 30 years ago, right? Maybe one day. But for now, I'll stick to my computer hobbies and the YouTube channels and stuff like that, and riding this motorbike when I get a chance to. So with that said, we're heading back to the base camp, I call it, and you guys have a good February. I shall be back when I get my, unless it warms up a little bit, I might ride again, but my next one's going to be, the one I want to do next, like I said, is going to be a tour of the city of Cincinnati. I'll probably drive a little bit around, then I'll probably get on foot and kind of showcase some things. I lived in the city, not lived where I laid my head, but I was a tech years ago, and I parked at the Westin Hotel in downtown Cincinnati every single day, and I walked around the whole city, so I know it well. So that'll be fun. So stay tuned for that, and thanks again for watching. Gonna be a lot more to come this year, so I hope you stick around. And I'm gonna be ghetto and drive through my front yard. Look at that, didn't even touch the ground. Okay. Thought it was going to be sunnier today. Of course not.